Okay, this is a video on how to prevent your dip, or the information you're working up on your dip. So Dan spotted that your pelvis and your femoral head wasn't rotating properly in the top of your right hip like this. So when you're coming back, so you were getting this one-to-one relationship, and you were getting out onto the side of this foot like this, which you do on the golf course and you've seen, and you can play good golf from there. But what you try to do is keep the foot stable and do it, and then because you know that you can do that from that position, so you thought, oh, I better stabilise the foot, and you kept the one-to-one relationship in order to keep on turning. Your body has sat or sank. What you actually need to do is allow the femoral head to actually rotate in the socket, which is this sort of motion, and that feels very stagnant or still in the right hip. So you've also worked out you can't jump with a straight leg, so straighten your leg going back like this. From there, now you've got to dip down again and then jump. So your current feeling is, and to bring it all together, is that you need to maintain a flex in that knee there. Whatever you set at address, it stays, and then you turn and allow the hip or the femoral head to rotate in the hip. Now you can apply a bit of pressure from the knee in that direction, like Dan suggested putting torque in your foot, but that tends to hurt your knee a little bit. So I was just thinking of applying a little bit of pressure that way to set up, to allow you to turn into that hip without actually dipping down, and you end up with this motion here. As you do in your gym and everything, it's getting stronger and stronger, and you don't want any of that motion. So it's you turn into the hip, you're keeping a bit of bend there, you're putting a bit of downward pressure in your knee there, and you can then turn into that hip. And because you've got the knee bent already, you can jump from that position, and it can create power.